Okay, so guys, say you want to buy a house. Okay, I'm going to show you how to cut your closing costs in half today. Say you want to buy a house, something like this, big beautiful house. See it? You see, big beautiful house. Say you want to buy this house, and this house costs $300,000, and you're like, hey, I can afford that. I want to buy that. Well, just keep in mind, all right, your closing costs plus your down payment are going to be a minimum $22,000. This number will change depending on what kind of mortgage you get. But let's just say it costs 22 grand, 11,000 for a down payment, 11,000 for the closing cost. I'm going to show you how to make this $22,000 number turn into this number, $11,000. That way you can save half your money and you can do things like buy furniture, I don't know, moving expenses, put it in the bank. You can do whatever you like with it. So this is what you're going to want to do. When you make an offer on a house, say, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, I want to buy your house for $300,000. They say, great deal. You got to come out of pocket 22 grand most likely, at least, at settlement. Well, if you say, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, I want to buy your house for $300,000, but I would like you to pay for my closing cost, that could work, all right? But the seller wants to know how much your closing costs are going to be so they can figure out how much they're going to make at settlement. So you would say, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, I would like to buy your house for $300,000, and I would like you to pay $11,000 at closing, so I can use that money to pay for my closing costs, all right? In the seller's eyes, that offer is only for $298. So you may have to negotiate the price a little bit, but I'm telling you, over half of the people do that when they buy a house, and they save half of their money. And who doesn't want to save half their money? Keep in mind, your mortgage payment is probably going to go up maybe $50, $100 a month, but hey, what would you rather have, 11 grand in your pocket or, you know, $100 a month mortgage payment, $100 a month higher mortgage payment? That's a choice you can make, and what we should probably do is sit down and have a conversation about it, and we can figure out what the best option for you is. But just think, if you want this house, nice house, or any style, I can show you to do it with half the money out of pocket, all right? This spring, if you want to buy a house, you know who to call over here. See you guys.